Metro riders are seeing big changes.
And last week, we told you more than 100 bus stops were being removed to make some routes a little bit more reliable and faster.
But in today's edition of Move Up Cincinnati,
And 9 on your side, transportation reporter Pat LaFleur explains why some think the transit agency isn't solving the right problems.
If you're a Metro bus rider, chances are your commute comes through Government Square right here in the heart of downtown. But for some bus riders, where their trip begins and ends might have changed this week.
Derek Turner frequently rides Metro's Route 17, one of the transit agency's busiest routes. It connects downtown to Northside, Mount Airy, Mount Healthy, and all the way up to Northgate.
I normally catch the 17, the 4, the 19.
But this week, where Turner can catch his bus could be subject to change. On Sunday, Metro removed nearly 20 stops along his route, along with nearly 100 more along routes 31, 33, and 41.
That's a bad situation for me. I think they should just keep it just like it is. Having to walk so far just to get to the bus stop. That's what we got to do anyway, is walk too far.
The theory behind removing the stops? Fewer stops along a busy route will mean buses arrive at their destination quicker and more reliably, and the process should add no more than a quarter mile to a rider's walk to their nearest stop. That's according to Metro spokeswoman Heather Norris Garcia.
We have more than 4,000 stops in our system, so we evaluated all of them. We do have a lot of stops that are redundant. I mean, anyone who's been on the bus can tell you there are some stops where you just think, wasn't there a stop a block away?
It's just one part of Metro's ongoing efforts to improve bus service and attract new riders. But some say it doesn't solve Metro's biggest problems. Transit advocate Cam Hardy, for instance, says more crosstown routes are needed.
We have a very 1970s-centric bus system, so exactly, we're speeding people up to come downtown. It's already very antiquated anyway.
Hardy also sees removing bus stops as a cut, not adding an amenity.
In the midst of cuts, and we're talking about deficits and levies, I think that this looks more of like, the beginning of some massive cuts that's going to take place for Metro.
But for now, at least, riders like Turner might just have to walk a little farther.
Wish the bus stop could be by my house, in front of my door. But I can't do that.
Now, Garcia Norris says the Metro will continue to monitor bus arrival times along these routes for the next few months. They're also taking rider feedback. For now, we're reporting in Government Square. Pat LaFleur, 9 on your